Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another brand new video. I hope you guys are all doing well today. I want to talk about Bitcoin, give you guys a little update on what is exactly happening with Bitcoin right now and crypto overall. And today, guys, is a very special day for Bitcoin because today marks 15 years. Okay, 15 years since Bitcoin has been around. Well, I should say, the Bitcoin white paper. Okay, so we all know, okay, Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator, right, of Bitcoin, okay, created the white paper for Bitcoin back in 2008. So today actually marks 15 years of that. Okay, so today is a very special day. So I want to talk more about that, and of course, I want to show you guys some Bitcoin charts. So Bitcoin right now, what is happening with Bitcoin? Well, you guys can clearly see it's still holding strong at $34,000. If I show you guys in the 1 hour time frame, you guys clearly see that we have in fact been seeing Bitcoin consolidating at this level of pretty much $34,000 ever since about a week ago. We saw Bitcoin having this massive pump up to the upside, right, all the way up to $35,000, and ever since then we have been seeing Bitcoin consolidating. You guys can just clearly see that. So Bitcoin is still holding strong at $34,000, 34,500, just below 34,600, right? So that's Bitcoin still holding strong at 34k. The market today is not really moving. You guys can see overall we are slightly up 0.38%. The global crypto market cap sitting at 1.28 trillion, so that's great to see. But throughout the past 24 hours, Bitcoin's not really moving. Up, 0.13%, Ethereum 0.51%, so not much movement. Ethereum is still holding strong at $1,800. And you guys clearly see a lot of altcoins, right? A lot of altcoins are not really moving, but there are in fact some Pacific altcoins, having a decent pump up today. You guys see XRP up over 3%, 3.5%. Solana today continuing to pump up to the upside. We know for the past month, like throughout the past few weeks, we know Solana has been absolutely pumping up to the upside, and it seems like it's not stopping. It seems like right now Solana is still gaining more momentum, right? And that's always great to see. A lot of people were in fact saying Solana was dead and whatnot, but it's clearly getting more momentum, and people are in fact now realizing that Solana, its future is looking pretty bright. So yeah, Solana today up 9%. Can you guys clearly see for the past month it's up 78%. So yeah, Solana has been absolutely pumping up to the upside throughout like the month, okay, and throughout like the past few weeks. It's almost at $40. I remember Solana at one point was like down $10, and that would have been the perfect time to buy Solana because that was in fact its like bottom, right below $10. So that's that. But yeah, a fair few altcoins are in fact pumping, but a lot of altcoins are not really moving today, right, throughout the past 24 hours. But everything is still holding up very strong. The Fin Greed Index right now sitting at 66, still in greed mode. Just like yesterday, I was sitting at 66 as well. Last week, we're actually sitting at 72, right? And that's when the pump was happening. Okay, so it seems like investors right now are in fact, okay, feeling pretty bullish, and we should already be feeling really bullish, especially like a couple months back when we were in fact in neutral, right? So that's that. But yes, today, like I said at the beginning of this video, marks 15 years for Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is now 15 years old today. Okay, so yeah, today is a pretty important day for Bitcoin. So yeah, the Bitcoin white paper turns 15 years old. And if you guys haven't seen the Bitcoin white paper, you should definitely check it out, right? For all the people out there that don't actually know what is Bitcoin, how Bitcoin works and whatnot, I highly suggest you guys to read through the white paper. All you have to do is just type in Bitcoin white paper on Google, and it'll just be the first link, and it'll just be this, right? So Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system, right? That's what Satoshi Nakamoto said about Bitcoin. This is pretty much what Bitcoin is, and it's true, right? Peer-to-peer money transactions. There's no government behind it. There's no banks, right? It's completely decentralized, and that's why I'm really bullish with Bitcoin, and that's why I like Bitcoin, and this is why I believe Bitcoin is the future of money, right? So like I said, if you guys don't know anything about Bitcoin, you should I highly suggest you guys to read through the Bitcoin white paper, okay, because it's actually pretty interesting. Okay, and if you don't want to read through this, which you should definitely like educate yourself on Bitcoin. I told you guys that many times, right? For all the people out there that genuinely don't know what Bitcoin is, educate yourself, right? Whether it's watching videos on YouTube, just looking up what is Bitcoin, how it works, or reading the white paper, like what I have right here, or you can get yourself some books about Bitcoin. I highly suggest. I got like 2 books here about Bitcoin. I'll just show you guys if I can get it. I've got a fair few books here, but the first book is this. This is the one that I just finished reading. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of skipped through this, right? It's sort of boring, but not really, because I already know what like how Bitcoin works. But Bitcoin for Dummies is a pretty decent book, right? And it's pretty cheap. And the one that I really suggest you guys to get is the Bitcoin Standard. This book is amazing. It took me a while to read all of this. I ain't gonna lie, like the beginning was sort of boring, right? But it got better, you know what I mean? So the Bitcoin Standard is really, really good to get educated on what is Bitcoin and how it works and whatnot, and how like genuinely like how money works. But yeah, that's that. So let's get to the Bitcoin charts. So we know Bitcoin is in fact consolidating right now, $34,000. It's about to have a breakout. Okay, are we about to see Bitcoin having another leg up to the upside? Okay, $38,000, $40,000, even higher. I think that's very, very possible. And we know times ahead is going to get better for Bitcoin. But this next chart, don't take this chart as like, just take this chart as a joke, guys. Don't take this chart like seriously or anything like this. Profit Blue tweeted this out. You know what to do. Hashtag Bitcoin. And this chart just shows you guys that Bitcoin, wherever it is right now, could potentially drop all the way back down to $12,000, even lower than 10K, back down to like just below 10K. And that's not going to happen. So don't take this chart seriously, guys. I don't know if this guy, I really don't know who this person is, but it seems like he's really bearish with Bitcoin. I don't know if he's just making jokes, like his charts, like chart analysis is like, he's actually genuinely being serious, but this is very unlikely to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay, this is not going to happen, guys. We will never see a 12K Bitcoin ever again, let alone a 20K Bitcoin. I don't think we will ever see a 20K Bitcoin ever again in Bitcoin history, right? Very, very unlikely to happen, especially at this moment right now. We know the halving is literally coming up. We know a Bitcoin spot ETF is about to get approved. And once it gets approved, trillions of dollars are going to be poured into Bitcoin. So you could just imagine how much Bitcoin is going to pump. A lot of institutions are in fact filing for Bitcoin ETFs and potentially buying into Bitcoin. So how can Bitcoin possibly go back down to like lower than 20K, right? Like, let me know in the comments below. So guys, don't take this chart seriously. We will not see a 12K Bitcoin ever again, okay? And I don't know if this guy's genuinely like being serious, okay? So that's that. But let's get serious, right? Where is Bitcoin heading? So if you look here, guys, this chart right here, this is the Bitcoin monthly chart, and it looks promising. It looks like Bitcoin is obviously forming a uptrend throughout this year in 2023. We know that. Bitcoin has in fact been, forming this very, very slow uptrend. So this is the monthly chart, and it looks very, very possible. It seems like it's all ups from here, just like I've been telling guys, right? So that's that. But yeah, 50K. Been telling guys many times, especially in yesterday's video. If you haven't seen yesterday's video, I told you guys that I do in fact see at least a 50K Bitcoin. Okay, a 50K Bitcoin towards end of this year in 2023 or early next year, 2024. And I'm still, in that prediction. Okay, I'm not changing or anything like that, guys. I still truly do believe we're going to see a 50K Bitcoin before the halving. Okay, and it is programmed. You guys clearly see that the halving, our fourth halving for Bitcoin is about to happen. Potentially April next year in 2024. So April 2024 is going to be the halving event. And before that, we're going to see a 50K Bitcoin. Okay, so it's programmed, guys. It's about to happen. Bitcoin is about to have another leg up to the upside, right? It's slowly recovering. We are in fact in the recovery phase right now. Okay, the bear market is pretty much over. We already hit bottom, and now it's all up from here. Like I said, Bitcoin is forming a uptrend, right? So it's looking pretty bullish for Bitcoin. Okay, it really, really is, guys. So yes, talking about the halving, we are almost there. Right on track. Okay, right on track. April 2024 potentially is going to be our next halving. So our fourth halving, and we know, guys, every single time we have the halving for Bitcoin, this is where Bitcoin tends to pump the most, right? It tends to pump the most. Okay, so get ready, guys, because Bitcoin is in fact about to pump up to the upside. Okay, so be ready for that. And you guys can see every single time we have a halving throughout Bitcoin history, this is when the real bull run begins. So you know the real bull run's about to begin. Okay, and charts like this, it's not going to happen. Like, what can possibly cause Bitcoin to drop this much, right? Like, it's not going to happen. The halving is already around the corner. We know we are already in recovery phase. Okay, Bitcoin's slowly forming an uptrend. It's all ups from here. We're about to enter the next bull run and enter the next bull market, the next bull cycle. So be ready for that for all my Bitcoin holders out there. But yes, October. Today is actually November for me. You guys clearly see that. But if you guys are watching this video right now, it's most likely the last day of October for you guys. So 31st of October for you guys, right? But it's the 1st of November for me. So we ended off October by 28%. Okay, we know October is a great month for Bitcoin. And yes, this year in 2023 for October, Bitcoin has performed very, very well. We will take it, right? 28%, that's pretty good. November, I told you guys many times, November, this is also when Bitcoin does perform pretty well as well. I know just last year and even 2021, Bitcoin didn't really perform too great. But if you look back in 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, even in 2020, it was absolutely pumping up to the upside. Like look back in 2013, 450%, 450%, absolutely crazy in just that month. So I'm expecting this month, okay, to perform pretty well as well. So be ready for that, guys. Next upcoming few weeks is going to be great for Bitcoin. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Give thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below. Okay, what do you guys think about Bitcoin heading? Okay, before the halving. Do you guys think we're gonna see a 50k Bitcoin, or is it gonna be lower than 50k? Let me know. I'd love to know. But guys, yes, today marks 15 years for the white paper for Bitcoin. So that's pretty good. Bitcoin has pretty much been around for 15 years now, and it's honestly not that long compared to like the stock market and other markets. It's still a baby. We are still so early into Bitcoin, guys, right? So that's that. But guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.